Hello, my darlings. Hello, hello. Happy Friday, as I like to say. Welcome to Self Love Friday. Thank you for being here. I am 10 minutes late because we had some terrible technical problems, technical challenges. First, my camera was back on blackout, and then my mic wasn't working. And thank you so much to Olga and Tanya for letting me know that was happening. It is now showing me that my microphone is working, so I hope that you can hear me. Let's start again. So much for that. I was really on a roll as well. But I'm going to get back onto that thing. It is Thanksgiving in the United States today, and so many celebrating it all over the world. Hello, Tanya. Yay, I'm getting heads up from Tanya. I think that means you can hear me and see me. Whoop, whoop. Yes, Tanya says yes, we can hear you and see you. Fabulous. Welcome back, and thank you for bearing with me. So there's another thing for me to be thankful for on this Thanksgiving Friday. It is also Black Friday all over the world. Everybody's shopping up a storm, saving money by spending money. I'm not sure if that works, but it is fun to spend money. It's fun to spoil ourselves. So enjoy whatever you're buying on Black Friday. Go wild, have fun. My focus today, as you'll see in the title, self-love equals appreciation. I'm going to be looking at one of the pillars of self-love, as I do every week. And this week it is very, very prevalent for me. So appreciation has been on my mind and in the forefront of my energy space this whole week. And what a wonderful, it is a time for people to reflect and to think about what they're thankful for. And I have a journal, and I am very, very lucky in that I have so much to be thankful for every day. So much. And this morning, it was just flowing out of me. I think because I've been thinking about appreciation the whole week, and Thanksgiving Friday today, gratitude list grew longer and longer. With like every time I wrote something down, there was something else coming out of me to write down. How wonderful! How lucky am I? So, how does appreciation fall into self-love? There are two areas on this that I want to chat to you about today. The one is the effect that gratitude and practicing gratitude and appreciation actually has on your mindset and your state of being. So it actually has a direct effect on your mental health. Tanya says, yes, gratitude attitude brings you happiness. Absolutely. So we're going to talk a bit more about that, Tanya. There have been so many studies showing more and more lately, studies that show that by looking at the things that we have to actually be appreciative of or grateful for or thankful for in our lives, happy hormones are released in our brain. So immediately, not only does our focus shift to feel good about, but it's actually having a physiological effect on us as well. So the reason that we're feeling good about it is because our body appreciation. So that's very real. So often people can be in a really, really dark headspace and with big struggles. And it can be hard to reach for something to feel appreciation about. Esther Hicks teaches in the Abraham teachings to look around you and just go for something very basic, something that's just basic to life, and start there. It's a nice, easy place to start. So you can be in the depths of depression and feeling really dark and really lost and cut off, and you might just have a home to actually tap into that feeling. Your body starts feeling better, and that affects your mind. And as Tanya says, it brings you happiness. So when you're in a very, very dark space and it's hard, it can be a longer journey, but appreciation helps that journey. Appreciation spurs it on. Appreciation can drive you forward and out of that really, really dark space. So that's actually on the physical side. Then further to that, me and my self-love mission to bring the world to a place of true, authentic self-love. Here's a challenge to you. How often are you on your gratitude list? If you practice gratitude, whether you do or don't practice gratitude, how often do you appreciate things about yourself? So I like to look at the world in pillars. Firstly, your physical self. How often do you appreciate your body and what it does for you? Even if you're not 100% whole-bodied and you're missing certain parts, you might be missing limbs, you might be missing organs, you might have a condition that you have to live with. There are other parts of you that certainly deserve appreciation. Your body works for you every single day and does everything it can if it's millions of miracles that your body is performing every day. If you're not whole-bodied, even more so, because your body is performing for you and breathing and keeping you going with extra in the face of not being whole-bodied, your body's working even harder. So how often do you appreciate your body? There's so much coming at us from the media about how we should look, how we should be, how we should feel, specifically how we should look. The fact is, stuff that doesn't matter. I nearly swore there, but I don't want to swear in this beautiful public place. But really, stuff that is a bad idea. You don't have to look anyway. You get to look the way you look because you're perfect as you are. So turn that appreciation to yourself, to your body. How about some appreciation for your mind, for the ideas that you come up with every day? Olga, welcome back. Olga says, ta-da! Olga, I hope. So, yes, turning that appreciation to yourself, your body, your mind, your creativity, your energy, and your dark difficulties. Appreciate them for what they bring you. Not every experience. When I look back, though, I am able to appreciate what came out of that experience. I am today because of the experiences that I've had. So in that way, appreciation and appreciating me, where I've come to, who I am, is so very powerful. Is going from your body to your actual inner self. Who are you? What are you about? What value do you bring? When last did you stop and think about the value that you bring to every situation and every day and every conversation and every piece of work that you do? You bring great value. You are of great value. It is worth appreciating yourself for that. It is worth getting out a piece of paper right now and writing down a list of things that you can appreciate about yourself. I know that some people struggle with body. What else do you do? What else do you bring? You bring immense value. When last did you appreciate that? And then moving from your body, how did you play in that? Because remember, everything that you can look around you in your life and say, oh, I'm so grateful for that. I'm so appreciate the home that I live in. I get to appreciate my family and friends. You are the common denominator. Appreciate you. In all of those scenarios, you're the common denominator. So how much luck is really involved? And how much have you actually done for yourself and your life and the experience you're having? So yes, practice that gratitude, that appreciation for everything wonderful, for the wonderful things in your life, the wonderful people, the beautiful relationships, the wonderful experiences. And remember, you're the common denominator. You get to appreciate you, who you are, how you behave, how you treat others. That deserves some appreciation. How hard you work, that deserves appreciation. The effort you put into your relationships, that deserves appreciation. Those media images, they're just an industry. They're a front for an industry that needs to make money. Every industry has to have an advert. And look within, see yourself who you really are. Tanya says, I want to say something that I have learned as I'm doing your Beautiful Glow course. Yes, Tanya, you are, and it's so. And it is that you can change all the outside, but if you do not embrace, accept, and upload it. That is so true. You have the key is to embrace everything about who you are. Physically perfect by media standards. People in the world are deeply sad, deeply unhappy, very lonely people in a desperate struggle to try and find happiness. Why? Because they may look perfect on the outside. They may believe that they love themselves because they love their perfect bum. They love their perfect boobs. They love their, in the case of a man, their perfect muscles, their perfect height, their perfect hair. So yes, absolutely. You can keep changing the outside. You can scramble. You can go for that perfection. You can get that perfection. You can achieve it. It will never be enough if you don't truly embrace who you really are and appreciate who you really are on the inside. Your true essence is what counts more than anything. And that's where self-love is appreciation, comes in so strongly. Start with appreciating yourself. There is stuff to appreciate. There is so much stuff to appreciate right on the inside. And yes, Tanya, you finishing your comments. I got where you were going though. Then nothing changes. Exactly. Nothing changes. You can attain every kind of what you really bring and what you have to offer. Then that perfection on the outside doesn't count for anything. Doesn't count for anything. So on this Thanksgiving Friday, I encourage you to have a look at yourself. I always say this, and I'm going to say it again. Take yourself to the mirror, go over to that mirror, and look into those eyes and see the person that's looking back at you. And give thanks for that. Appreciate yourself. Appreciate the value that you bring to every situation in your life, your work, your home. Love yourself today, indeed. JJ says, thank you for bringing us value. It is my pleasure, JJ. Thank you for being here and for sharing in this energy with me. Olga says, when we appreciate and love ourselves, then the world will do the same. Absolutely, Olga. You and I always say this. Life is a mirror. Life is a mirror. And so the more we appreciate ourselves, the more the world appreciates us in return. And that is absolutely the truth. I've lived it. I've experienced it. My passion for self-love has resulted in my life being so filled with love, it's ridiculous. I'm possibly one of the most loved people on the planet, appreciated, held, and it is a wonderful life to live. I often introduce myself and say I'm one of those people that some people just want to slap because I'm in love with my life. And Olga, to your point, that is because I love myself. I truly love myself, and I practice it. That it is so important for us to put ourselves on that appreciation list. It is so important. Self-love is made up of many, many things, and a lot of them are easier to take on board than others. And so this week the challenge is to take on appreciation. Appreciate yourself. Appreciate what you bring. Appreciate the value that you add. And as Tanya says, not just on the outside, because that can look perfect by world standards. But if you're not appreciating yourself on the inside, if you're not loving what you are and appreciating what you are, then you'll just keep chasing that dragon. So my lovelies, happy Thanksgiving Friday. I am very thankful for all of you as well. So right up there with myself on my appreciation list, I'm thankful for all of you and your support. JJ UK, you're here every single week. Thank you. Olga, you're here every single week. Thank you. Tanya, here and sharing this journey with me. And I really, really look forward to next week. Who knows if we'll talk about another pillar of self-love. In the meantime, appreciate yourself. Enjoy giving thanks for everything that you do have in this beautiful life. And have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Love yourself hard. Bye for now.